Good day everyone, welcome to the first tile pack review video. This will be a series that will feature each of the packs and explaining what's in them, how to use them, all that good stuff. So if you stumbled onto this video and you don't know what the hell I'm talking about, I make modular city tile systems that you can use to make very fast city maps that you will see in this video. If you want further explanations, I'm going to leave links in the description. Check those out. This pack is free. Also, if you don't have Dungeon Draft, you can use it in basically Paint if you want to. So without further ado, let's get to it. So first up, we're going to look at our beloved BasePack remade pack. It's a remade pack because there was an original that got kind of dated as the months went by, and I decided to rework it and remake it to a different style and a more updated version of its former self. So let's go from the outside to the inside. So we have two different colorings, as you can see on the edges, one of which is this grass, so green. And then we have this coloring, which is this, I don't know, like off beige kind of thing. So the outside has grass. This is the, fill all the area with grass tile. This is just to fill empty spots for nothing else. Straightforward. Then we have things that connect to that, one of which is a lighthouse. Then we have a tournament grounds. Very nice. Also, let me turn off this grid because it's not pretty at all. Then we have our wall system. So walls connect to walls. Surprise, surprise. We have two of each different connection points, and I even have an extra here, which is connecting to C. So you can do something like this with it if you want to, right? So yeah, you have two of the entrances. I have two of each, so you can repeat without it, looking repeated. It's a little cheat way. And then we have two corners, again, same reason. Two inner corners. And that's the outside wall system. And how you use these is just rinse and repeat. So let's say I want to keep going here. Just place these whichever way I want. Right? Keep mixing and matching. So that's a feature because if I were to place this here, it would still look okay, but if I were to mirror it, let's say, your eye very quickly picks up that that's the same thing mirrored. But further on these things in that explanation video I talked to you about before. So there we go. That's the outside wall system. We have the same thing on the inside. So an inner wall system for multi-tiered cities. So I can go here and, get going with two entrances. Same deal. And all of these connect up with roads, as you can see. All the road areas connect to the same points and they will form little road systems for you. Even the corners. So we have, let's find the corner. There's one. You see it connects up to all of those points. I didn't plan this, it just works. It just works. So apologies if you heard that motorcycle outside. Keep going, again, connects up very nicely. And then we have, your straight. Obviously this doesn't make any sense, you wouldn't build it like this, but I'm just showing you that it works still. Even if it's placed dumb like this. And then you have your inverse corners. And that's the inner wall system. And you can put multiples of this down, like one inside the other to have 4 or 5 different wall layers for a huge capital. You could do that. Also you can hold A to mirror, and then you can make dumb stuff like circles with walls for some reason if you want to. But that's the inner wall system. And then we have the meat of this pack, which is the different road layouts. So I'll try to explain this simply. The base takeaway is you can't really go wrong. You can just place these any which way you want to, and it will form roads. I'll give you an example. I just like place random tiles. I'm not even thinking about it. I'm just like rotating, placing, whatever. I don't care. Just want to get it done. Here we go. All right. So that doesn't make any sense, right? But it's still formed some sort of a main road. You see it swoops up here, comes through here, goes down there. There's another road that comes up here, goes through there. There's one that comes through here. So obviously it's messy, right? But still there's some structure to it. If I wanted to make more sense, what you could do is plan your main roads and then fill out the other areas. So as you can see, some of these tiles have a wider middle section that's meant to be a road. So like this one is a three-way intersection, as you can see. Road comes in here, goes through there, and there's another one coming in here. So if I were to connect to this, then I could search other roads like that, like this one. As you can see, connects on three sides. This side, not really. You see it like blocks it off and turns into a smaller street. So maybe I could connect to this side, right? And then you have this cute little alleyway leading through here. Or I can connect it up to the side, and then it's a main road connecting up. So you see how that makes sense. Same thing here. Not really a main road. You don't see any like main roads going through, right? It's all pretty jam-packed. But if I keep rotating it, you'll see some connection points appear. Like, let's say this one is pretty cool, right? You have this little open area and then it connects up through here. You can come up with your own little solutions and try these out. Same thing here, don't have a main road, but if you keep on rotating, oh, all of a sudden we have something. We have this nice little 45-degree wall corner connecting up here. So now that's a little neighborhood. So yeah, there's a whole plethora of these connection points that you can, you know, discover for yourself. And they're not all in the middle. So if I look for this one, it's up here, right? So these are the more jam-packed tiles. They can align in, again, a variety of different ways. And then you have your main roads that usually connect up in the middle. But there are some exceptions from that. And this is where it becomes very nice, in my opinion. You have things like this. So this road leads from the middle to the corner. That is cool because we also have 45-degree roads. If you look here, we have two of them. So if I place these bad boys down now, we have a 45-degree road. You can say that, hey, but the corners are like checked up, right? So the way you solve that is, let me find a good example to showcase. There we go. So this tile, as you can see, has these things on the corner. You see these 45-degree stones on the edge? They're like that for a reason. You might have guessed where this is going. So if you go like this, all of a sudden, your road is complete. And it's not only this style, there's things like that on many of them. You see, it's the same thing here. It's on that corner. So if you line that up with the street, all of a sudden, it connects up. Now, it's important you find tiles like that. Even this one would work. Slightly. Yeah, kinda. You see, the corner is empty. But if you pick a tile like, let's say this one, where the corner is filled in, pretty much, with houses. If you look here, the corner is all houses. It's not cut off the same way as these are. So if I were to pick something like this and put it here, and then I picked another one like, I don't know, like this one, like the corner is almost filled up, and put it here, all of a sudden I cut off my road. Okay, so if you do 45-degree roads, you kind of have to use these tiles on the corners where the connection points are to form the road itself. So if you zoom out now, you can see it forms a very nice little road that's leading up. So that's about it. Other than that, I mean, do whatever you want, really. You know, there's so many little connection points here that you can mess around with. One other feature that's meant to be a feature is you have two kinds of buildings. So one of them, it's very easy to tell apart. One of them is this more structured, bigger roofs. So these are like, what should I call them, like more of a Renaissance, Baroque kind of inner city houses, right? So not a family lives in them, but you know, it's like an apartment, basically. So you can use these together with each other, and I have a little avenue system here that's pretty straightforward. You have like these roads with trees on them, and then I have corners for them, or edges, where this type of housing goes back down to a different, you know, more subtle, smaller houses like these ones down here. Same thing here on the edge, you can see it goes back. And even the like trees are only on halfway, so you know it's it's going up and changing into something else. Sorry, my voice is dying on me. So that's about it, really. That's all the pack. Then obviously you have your main tiles. They're just meant to be placed into the middle of squares and markets and different things like that. Like here. So that's it. Thank you very much for joining. Have fun with this road system and the walls and all the others. And then, you know, in the future, if you want to, expand with other packs. They are joining up the same way, so it's very easy to connect. Let me know how it goes. And as always, happy building. Now I'm gonna go and drink some honey tea. All right, bye-bye.